Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey, it's Wednesday.
From my doctor that said he's looking forward to seeing me next week.
Well, good. I'm sure you're looking forward to seeing him too.
You go through the app, you're like, you have a new message waiting for you.
Right.
And you're like, oh, what is it? Is everything okay? And then it's like, we're looking forward to seing you next. Same. Can't wait for it.
It's better than like, we don't care or something, So
right.
At least it's that. It's very heartfelt, I'm sure. All right, it is National Horror Movie Day. With Halloween coming up, it's totally appropriate. And you like a good scary movie occasionally, right?
It's been a while. Yes, I do, but it's been a while since we've watched like a really good one. The Quiet Place, we loved The Quiet Place.
I couldn't even watch that.
Which I think you can categorize as a horror.
Oh, I think so.
Right? It's drama,
yeah.
A little sci-fi.
I think that's all part of it, yeah.
I love a good sci-fi thriller.
And I like that too, when there's some thread of science to it that you're trying to figure out. But apparently there's a reason. Scientists say the reason we love horror movies is the thrill of it. You get like an adrenaline and a dopamine kick, and also the sense of accomplishment, like you've completed a difficult task.
Did you get this from the Cleveland Clinic? Because I feel like I've read this before.
No.
And one of the other things that it also said is that there are very few times where you can express your emotion in such a raw way when you're going through like a haunted house.
Right, where you can just scream. And nobody, because if you do that at work, people are going to think there's something wrong.
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%. Test it out today and see what happens.
No, don't test it out. That's bad advice. Well, today is a special day for another reason, too. Apparently, it's a day to celebrate us. Yes, it is National TV Talk Show Host Day. Thank you, Teddy. Very well done.
I don't know why. You made my crown because I couldn't find a crown.
I did. I made this morning with a stapler, and Teddy was like, oh, we'll do it. We'll do it. But today was picked because Johnny Carson was born on this day.
Happy birthday, Johnny Carson.
Yes. So it is National Calendar Day. It says practice celebrating TV Talk Show Host Day by practicing your talk show voice and telling a few one-liners to your family. I mean, we don't do one-liners. It's not that kind of talk show.
No, I don't think. Every once in a while we throw out a good one, but it's not. Yeah.
It's just born out of a conversation. It's not a bit.
How did Teddy decide who got the big crown and who got the little one?
Well, David had a crown at home.
This is my crown from home. Yes. I got this at a fundraiser once.
I was about to say, there has to be a story there.
He kept it.
I did keep it because I thought, you know what? We're going to have to celebrate National TV Talk Show Host Day.
And I think this one came from Burger King.
I was about to say, you didn't have any Burger King crowns also? That you
I don't have a Burger King crown, although I'm always jealous of the people who take the crowns from Burger King.
That's a really nice Burger King
they're
crown.
Fun.
That came from Burger King.
No.
Yeah.
I
think this would bankrupt Burger King.
No, not that one. He's talking about mine
this.
now.
Yeah. Well, no, that one's fancy.
Yeah,
Where did this come from?
It came from several different things that we found in the PTL office, and then I stapled it together.
Yeah.
It's from 3 different things.
It does feel very regal and royal.
Anyway, we feel honored. We really do.
Should we leave these on for the rest of the...
Probably not. I don't know. We can.
Let's
if we
get
want.
into your What You Think Wednesday answers. And the question was a good one. I think this was a really great question.
We got so many responses to this. So we talked about how the last Kmart store in the U.S. mainland... There went my crown. Anyhow, it closed. It was in New York State. And so this made us talk about what stores have closed in our area that you really miss and why? Because I think people get nostalgic about it. They get, connected to these stores.
How did this happen? Did you shimmy?
I think I talked to you. Once again, I have a very big head. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But so nothing fits on my head.
Okay, we'll
there's
get it on
nothing
there.
that's
Just
okay.
Don't shimmy as
I'm gonna
much.
try to stay still as we read these responses.
Is there a store that you miss before we get into some of the answers?
I miss a lot of them.
Yeah.
My memory's in a lot of the, a lot of this speaks to me. Janine says far more. It had the best video rental selection, had double coupons up to 75 cents, even triple coupon days.
Times were simpler. Joyce says Trader Horn. They had everything.
It's true, Trader Horn. Chrissy says, I miss Kaufman's, the one in Monroeville.
Oh, yeah.
I have memories of shopping there with my mom. We never laughed without stopping in the TikTok restaurant. A lot of people remember TikTok at Kaufman's. Yeah.
Right. I love that you spelled mum M-U-M, as you should. Joseph says Hills. I had my grandma, God bless her soul, buy random Star Trek, Star Wars, and wrestling action figures from that store.
I love that. Hills had the best toy department, didn't it?
Yeah.
Cindy says Gimbals in North Hills Village. She talks about going there one day after Christmas. My mom would make me run up the escalator to get whatever Christmas decorations she had been coveting all season at half price.
We had a lot of people write in about Altmeyer's, and Linda said Children's Palace, Woolworths, and Ames.
Those are all good.
And those were ones that a lot of people wrote in about too.
Kathy talked about the shops on Walnut Street, like back in the day when they used to be. Karen says, I miss Zayre. Used to be the Allegheny Center Mall. I remember Zayre.
I don't remember Zayre.
Yeah, Zayre's.
Zayre's.
I don't know. I put an S, apostrophe S on the end of it. But a lot of
There's an S
stores,
there.
like Nordstrom is Nordstrom. It's not Nordstrom's. But yet,
That's a Pittsburgh thing.
it's a Pittsburgh thing.
Yeah, I think that we do that.
Cindy said Gold Circle. I remember that too.
I don't know that one.
I remember that was like in Lower Borough or like across the New Kensington Bridge.
No, I remember some of these, and I shared yesterday about one of our final trips to Kmart before they closed the one in McIntyre Square.
Right. You're
But-
doing live shots there.
Can I just tell you that I kind of missed some things that went away not too long ago. Do you all remember when the Disney store closed in South Hills Village? We used to take Lila all the time. She was an only child at the time, so she was spoiled rotten. But we would take her all the time. And I loved going in there for like cute little pajamas for them or little toys. And there's no Disney store anywhere close to us. And they just recently closed the American Girl doll store in Columbus and Easton. So even that's closed. So we used to have one of those too.
I remember the Disney store being very elaborate, like you know, like you'd expect from Disney.
Right.
Like, I remember there was one in the Beaver Valley Mall.
I know.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Yeah.
What a fun little and
Things that disappear.
no one on here mentioned what's the kids' toy store?
Children's Palace.
No.
Oh, Toys R Us.
Toys R Us.
Oh, well,
Missed
yeah,
that
Toys
too.
R Us. Someone did mention GB's. I totally remember GB's. And then Kathy said GC Murphy's. My mom worked in the paint section of the GC Murphy's in Katanning before she went to school to become a teacher.
That's amazing. All right, let's look at the tally. This one's a little bit different. 38% of you said Hills, 15% of you said Kaufman's.
Yeah, Hills, the toy department and the snack bar, for sure. Also, Kmart got 11%, Sears got 6%, Farmore got 6%, and GB got 5%.
Very cool. You found something online. It went viral.
It did go viral.
And this is really neat because it's kind of it is a Pittsburgh connection.
It is totally a Pittsburgh. Watch this and see if you don't think this is a wedding that is so Pittsburgh. So this is the entrance of the bridesmaids.
Is that black and yellow playing?
Yes, it is.
Black and yellow.
Watch this, watch this. Yeah, all the pierogies from the Pirates pierogi race. And
Holy
so I
cow.
just think this is great. So this was posted by Addison Albert. And if that name sounds familiar, maybe you've seen her. She's on TV in Steubenville. And she gave me some info on this. She said this was Bethany and Frank Callie's wedding. And her friend Jackie made these costumes 3 years ago for Halloween. And they thought, you know what, this is going to be perfect.
So this was the bridesmaid entrance. Was she one of the bridesmaids?
Yeah, she's the first one that you see come in.
So
there.
which pierogi was that? Did you see?
I'm not sure
Was
which pierogi it is. actually.
Jalapeno.
Well, you know what? We
Hannah?
have another video, so we might be able to tell in this because they're like in the hallway at the hotel, I think, in this
see it.
video. And so here we go. So they're out on the bridge, and then here we go. And I can't tell which one is which.
Oh, they have their dresses on underneath. That's amazing.
We just love this. We thought it was so creative. And Jalapeno Hannah doesn't appear to have her purse, but other than that, these costumes are perfect. Really, really well done,
Wonderful.
Jackie.
So fun.
Yeah, so Pittsburgh. We love stuff like that.
Okay, we just talked last week. This is our What You Think Wednesday question about like, do you hug, do you kiss, do you handshake? And
Right.
it really depends on the situation. Sometimes at the airport, you might feel that embrace a little bit too long.
So there's an airport in New Zealand that now has a sign up, and we actually talked about this on the news. And since then, it's all over social media because I think people respond to this. It says you have 3 minutes. For fonder farewells, use the car park.
Oh, goodness gracious. That feels like it's implying something else.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I mean, a 3-minute hug, I think they're just trying to remind people, keep things moving along. We don't want anyone to miss their flights. And if you're waiting to like pull over and people are hugging for a long, long time, but it can be emotional to say goodbye to someone, depending on what the trip is about and who the person is.
But 3 minutes is a very long time to be in a hug.
Well, it's hug, like if we hugged for 3 minutes and then like watch the clock go for 3 minutes.
I would be uncomfortable.
It would be, I think after 30 seconds, we would start to feel a little uncomfortable. Yeah, exactly.
I think I'm good now.
Right. Yeah.
Check that box.
Apparently, they're not going to like fine people or anything. There's no hug police, but they just want to kind of remind people. Move it along.
Come on, people.
Speaking of which,
go back to your car if you want to hug longer.
Move it along right now, because we have some fabulous Halloween pet pictures that we want to get to.
Oh, look
and
at
this is the one we started with yesterday, and we ran out of time.
Right,
so this is Ginger and Betsy. Yes, you teased ahead. People have been waiting to see Ginger and Betsy. These are Deb's dogs from Katanning. They're ballerina babies. Glinda and Elphaba from Wicked in their green and pink, and we love them.
Totally worth the wait because they're adorable. Next up, we have Finnegan.
Look at this.
The judge.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, I would watch
perfection.
Finnegan's show. Judge Judy, step aside. No. Judge Finnegan is who I'm going to watch.
That's right.
This is Brittany's dog from Sewickley.
Love that. Next up, we have the ladybugs. Oh.
Yeah, so this is Sully. I mean, doesn't it make you feel good? So they say Sully, she says ladybugs are cuter than lanternflies.
We agree.
This is from Judy from Greensburg. Thank you for sending that in. What a cute dog.
And then we have Dodge and Navy. Dodge is on the left, Navy's on the right. These are from Madison. She says they're guilty of being so cute. And I wonder if they got the sentence from Judge Finnegan.
They might have. Yeah, it's all coming together now, isn't it, Heather? Yeah. All right, and hello, goodbye. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. A little white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Ren, a 3-year-old Pomsky. Is that a type of rabbit, I guess, from Elwood City?
I don't think so. It's a dog.
It's a dog? Oh, it's not. I see. It's a dog dressed up as a rabbit.
It's probably, if I'm looking at it right, I think it's
No, you're totally right.
Okay,
no.
so I think that this
I didn't even look at the picture as I'm reading this. Yeah, no, that's not a rabbit.
I think this is a Pomeranian and a Husky mix. It's a Pomsky.
It's a Pomsky. That totally makes sense.
Or a rabbit.
But you know what, Ren, your costume is so good. I totally thought you were a rabbit. That is great. Tracy, thank you for sending that in.
Send in your pictures. We have received a ton. We will let you know. But send them in, patl@kdka.com.